Hello, YouTubers, and welcome to episode 7 of No Babies FTB Horizons, version 1.08. As you're aware, in episode 6, we created the 3 smelters, and now we need to create the support devices that go into those smelters. If you had a book, it would probably look a lot like this. No. Like this. Right here, this book. And if not, you need to go into your NAI and find out how to craft it. Which is, you have to make a blank pattern and a piece of paper, put it together, and you'll get that basic book back. Anyways, we have to make a lot of patterns to get started, which is 2 blocks, 2 sticks. So, first thing I need to do is go grab enough wood to actually accomplish this. Okay. So my friends, YouTubers, now let's begin constructing the support things for the Tinker's Construct so we can make the aforementioned Lumberjack Axe and the hammer and the other repairable tools, so you don't have to hear me go on about that. You know I'm just dying to make them. Here we go. First thing we need to reserve a little bit of those, so these logs, that's probably enough. Let's make it even. Okay, and then the rest of these just need to be those. Alright, and now let's make us a mess of sticks. We'll make that many. And this here will make a pattern. And I believe I would like to have all of these as patterns. Excellent. Okay. This is probably the easiest form of show and tell. So looking at the book, and see, there's the pattern. And now we need to make a stencil table, which is this, which will take those patterns to create the initial stencils that will allow us to make the initial objects we need out of wood, that I'll then place into the casting table, pour metal around it, and now the aluminum brass that's already waiting there, which is aluminium and copper. The smeltery in Horizons will convert aluminium into aluminum, so no worries, you probably got a whole mess of it. And so then we'll make this, which is the part crafter. That'll allow us to make those heads. And then, of course, this pattern chest will hold all of our patterns. And then, I believe I have enough to make this. If not, we'll go get the other iron. And I believe, so that's 2 tool stations I'll need to make. Or 1, because we'll just immediately upgrade it. And I'm not sure what to use this drying rack for. That's a new thing. I'm sure somebody can tell me. Punji sticks. I don't know why I say Punjabi. Punji sticks. We've been using those. Familiar with these because I made them already. Okay. So this and this. We'll make one of those. And that will make the part builder. And that is weird. I just witnessed. Oh, okay, that was truly a glitch. Now we make one of those. And that makes our, what's it called? A tool station. And then finally, a chest with a pattern on it, a blank pattern, and it makes a pattern chest. See, and just by crafting some of this stuff, that generated this new book here. And we'll just put all this against the wall. So let's have our stencil table in the corner, and our pattern chest here, and our part builder here. The part builder is the only thing that interfaces to the stencil chest. And for now, I'll have our initial tool station there, and that's where we'll build tools. So now we click here into the stencil table, and you want to load all those patterns that we made. I'm pretty sure 31 is enough. So and it starts out with a pattern. And because I have this bag that sucks things up, I'm just going to craft them and throw them outside of me so they get picked up by the bag. And I just hit next pattern and move on. All the way until we get all the way back around to that tool rod. Very monotonous. This will be the most exciting thing you've done all day. That's the tough tool rod, not the light one that we started with. Don't be fooled by it. There's my Lumberjack Axe head. Excavator, oh yeah, I miss you, baby. We'll probably be making that heavy knife blade thing because it allows you to chop the heads off of mobs, which means for us, and now we're done. We have 7 left in reserve. Yes, it picked it all up because I have the auto collector upgraded. You guys remember, right? And we're going to put them in there. Just shift clicking them in. Wonder if I can put true blanks in there. Nope. They will just have to live somewhere else. And plus sign. Escape. And in we go. Now, when I click on the part builder, you see there's my patterns. Okay. Every single one of those things can be crafted using stone. Or rather, cobble. And that's going to give us our starting cast. So, all we care about is the basic tool rod. So there's that one. And we're going to need this basic pickaxe head. I think we can make it from, no? Okay. And let's see, shovel. I think we're going to want that. Definitely going to want this wide guard pattern. And a sword blade pattern. And the excavator. That allows you to dig in a 3x3. This chops down a tree up to 30 blocks in height. See, that's a small crossbar, I don't need it. Small handguard, don't need it. I'm not making that anytime soon. We're going to need this large plate pattern. Sign, pan, tool binding. We'll need the small one. We'll need this hammer. Bowstring pattern. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and make one. What goes in there? How much do you want to bet it's string? That one's probably wood, huh? Alright, we do know we need the big pattern. The ones that I put in there and just failed with utterly, I normally don't use them. We might. Okay, now we have everything in place to build our first cast. Now this was when the Unleashed first came out and I encountered Smelteries, I had no idea this is how you did it. I mean, even to date, I think the advanced smelting books are unclear about how you do that. Like you make a pattern and then you make a thing and then you make the casting table and then you pour liquid metal around that of the various type to form the metal cast. And yeah, no, it still doesn't talk about it. You have to come up with that on your own. I.e., somebody has to show you, like in a video. Okay, that's gonna be up here. No, that should. Oh, are we lagging? Okay, I'm gonna use this chest. We're gonna put the. So this will be a chest for my excess blanks, and this other one's gonna be a chest that we need to upgrade, right? Alright, I'm going to make some upgrades right quick and I'll be right back. Alright, now we are ready to make our casts. We're out here. We have the aluminum brass, 68 ingots worth. Whatever the material cost of the pattern was, will be the material cost in ingots. So most of it's going to be like 8, because a lot of them were 8. So what we want to do is grab our items, and we're going to put those items that we made with stone right in there, and then right click these spouts, and in a minute it's going to solidify and a cast will come out. So, now I'm going to come over here to this chest, and we're going to put away the ones we just made. Both of them. Okay. And we're just going to repeat that process. Until everything is made. We're about done. I'll be able to make our axe here shortly. And commence to truly chopping these trees down. They deserve it, you know. And the big one. Oh, still got plenty left. And one more part. One more part that I care about. Alright. Now when I come back, we will have created... No, I'll cut that part out. So, let's just make one out of aluminum brass. So you take this metal cast and you put it up in there. And no, I can't do that because that's aluminum brass and it doesn't go in that cast. Great. So we're going to have to use our basin over here to get the remaining liquid out. So how much of that do we have left? 55. Okay. We do need to make some ingot cast. That is critical. Probably should have 6, 2 for each smelter. And we can get away with any old ingot will work. Amazing how that is oversized. And what that'll do is allow us to take care of the discrepancy where it's odd. So that's 53, and 9 goes into that how many times? 9 times 6 is 54, so it's 5. 9 times 5 is 45. So that means I can make 5 blocks, and the remainder will be ingots. These are basins will make blocks, so we can hit this. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys that I went with a fully upgraded adjustable chest, which gives me 96 slots, and I stuck a transfer node on it, which funnels everything in there. Just also find out if you stick HSLA steel in there, that Tinker's Construct will melt it and convert it into its version of steel, which is just fine because we're about to make a bunch of steel tool heads and parts. I'm going to put diamond on 2 of them, and lapis lazuli, and probably redstone on the ones that need to operate faster. Okay, we'll come back shortly. Okay, we got all the required materials to make our advanced tool table, which is tiered bricks, this, and a regular tool station. And if I said tool table, I meant advanced tool station. Okay, so let's get that out of the bag that picks up everything. Come on, bag. Okay. And open up crafting table. Put that one in the middle. Put 3 of those across the top. And these go down the side. And now we can build all the tools, not just the low grade ones, from Tinker's Construct. Let me show you this. This is the one for repair mode. You will stick your tool here, and the materials needed to repair it. And if you're building it, you have to click one of these, and it gives you the recipe of what you need. And as you know, I went ahead and made all the parts for what we're going to need. If I'm missing any parts, I'll have to go back and remake them. Okay, first thing I need is this hammer. So it takes 1 tool rod, the hammer head. And by all rights, I should mix things, and these rods that are going to be the handles should, I think personally, that they should be made out of slime crystals, because that'll give them a huge bonus, like I think it's 2 times the bonus of the whole entire tool and strength. So if all of this normally produces, say, and it's going to tell us over here what it produces. So let's put this on there. So I'm going to need another one of those. Okay, so that's 8,774 durability, way better than anything I've been using. Mining speed's 8, that's good. Attack 3 hearts. Guess I'm reasonably pleased with that. And see, I can put diamond on there. That'll give it 500 and 3 extra mining speed, and we'll probably be doing that. Okay. So next thing we want, this is the lumberjack head, And as you see, I need to make another plate to go up in it. Let's check and see if I need any plates for these guys. So I need 1, 2 plates for that. And that's going to be it for my heavy tools. And I won't need any plates for anything else unless I'm doing enhancements. So I need to go get 2 more plates. So we'll be right back. So now we got those 2 extra plates. We need to create the final 2 tools of the big variety that I've been going on about for the last couple of episodes. Now that tree is going to come down. Dirt and sand will fall before me. Okay, now for our sword that only gets repaired when it gets hurt. I think I wanted to make the regular shovel and the regular axe, because there's times when you don't want to destroy everything. And looks like I need to go make those pieces, see what I need for that. Alright. Oh yeah, we wanted to make the regular pickaxe. So let me go back and make those parts. I got the binding part, and I'm going to need 1 more of those rods. Just in case you don't quite understand, here's those casts that we made earlier. You need this one. I already got this part. I'm going to need another one of those. This is the shovel, and that's the regular axe. You put it on the casting table, like so, and right click the spout, fills up. There's a little piece there. Click in the middle, click on the edge. Okay, now for the shovel. Bam, bam, boom, right? We need another rod. Too bad I can't make armor this way. And now we need this head. And I like to keep all those things, the cast, near my smelteries for easy access. And now let's build the rest of the basic tools that I need. The shovel for spot digging, because not all the time you want to dig out a 3x3 hole with the excavator. And great, I just threw that out there. The pickaxe for spot mining. Made too many of those. And all still gives it really good mining speed. And then finally the axe for spot chopping. This is good for like when you're doing remodeling inside your house. You don't want to say always take out a big gigantic grid full of stuff. Check it out. So here's our hammer, and I'm gonna do just right here, bam, 3 by 3. That block is not really there. And then, of course, my bag just sucks it all up. There it is. And the Lumberjack Axe works the same way, but on trees, and it goes up 30 blocks. So it'll do 30 at a time. And now, when the tools on these Tinker construct tools go all the way down, I just throw them back in there and repair them. Let's show you repair. So I use that one hammer. It's on repair. So you put it here, and you need to pay attention to what you made your, whatever the head is, that's what the repair material is. So since the head is steel, and it doesn't tell you what the head is, so you need to know. Of course, requires steel to repair it. Boom, now it's repaired. I don't need these Damascus tools any longer. They're going to end up being donations to whatever player wants to use them. You need some tools? Log in. I got them. They're going to be either under other or tools or inside my ME system. So don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, I should. Well, I kind of need the hoe until I make a hoe. In which case, I should make the, what's it called? It has the, not that. That's good for just taking out wide scythe. That's good for taking out trees, plant leaves. Not trees themselves, but the tree leaves, and then wide swathes of grass. Just mow it on down. That's a gigantic. This is a nasty axe. 1x9 area of effect. Yeah, and it's vertically centered on you. I don't like it. But if you're doing battle, it's a good way to tear up your opponent that you're griefing or whatnot. No, it's this one. It's the Mattock. It has a shovel and an axe head on it. And that one's good for farming because it is the equivalent to what we would call the hoe, but you can use it for both. And that's what I should have built. Use it for both the, see, it takes the axe and the shovel. And you can use it for spot chopping, spot digging, or planting. I should have built that. So, my bad, but when we come back, well, after I exhaust this existing hoe, then we'll come back and we'll build that. Well, I did want to show you guys chopping down that tree, so let's go get it. Watch what it does to this small one. Look at that. I didn't have to chase that wood around. Yes, this tree, we've been waiting to chop him down. All that wood is ours. Ooh, Enderman. Don't look at him, right? It doesn't matter. I'm going to kill him with this awesome stuff we got. There we go. That tree is a goner. All we have to do is wait for those leaves to decay, and all the rest of those logs are ours. And I can use his excavator to look and see if there's anything hiding under him too. And was there? No. Just a big old tree waiting to come down. Let's see how much we got. That is a lot of logs. We can make some charcoal now, which means what's in our future? Dynamite. high explosive dynamite. That means we're going to be doing some, pick a spot and do some dynamite mining. Just going to set off a charge and pick up all the stuff and just keep going down. So, one of my viewers, KBSmackinaw, has joined our server. So, welcome, KBSmackinaw, and we hope you have a grand success setting up your homestead. And we look forward to your rotary craft configurations and to incorporate them into our video.